And wife.
Let's go! Man.
And wife.
I'm Scoop.
And I'm Shanda.
We talk about sex.
And relationships and communication.
No. And we talk about
and
sex.
love. We have 3 rules. Respect yourself and each other. Practice safe sex.
Make sure your ass is over 18.
And wife.
Hey, listen, y'all. Just in case you don't know who this is or what we do.
Who are we?
Man.
And wife.
Scoop.
Shanda.
Okay, and we can be accessed at www.manandwife.tv.
That's right. And you can shoot me an email at shanda@manandwife.tv.
Or Scoop at manandwife.tv, because, you know, they want to give her all the emails. They won't give me nothing, but that's okay. That's cool. All right?
Right.
Listen, we are not tech experts, but we are technical in the bedroom.
Let me tell you guys something
I'm technical
right now.
I'm more technical in the Pam and the pow.
Actually,
the
no, baby. You are very good tech-wise, like the computer and all that.
She don't know a damn
You
thing.
guys, look, I don't know anything, but I know everything about sex and relationships. That I do know.
We're going to answer your questions about sex and relationships, whatever you scared to ask, and you in your house, and you on your computer, or you playing your PlayStation,
or you're
whatever.
gaming.
Yeah. You can ask us.
You can
okay?
ask us.
Go ahead, baby. You can take a question.
Okay. Scoop and Shanda, this is Nick, and I was just wondering about something. My girlfriend has been complaining about how much I play World of Warcraft versus playing with her.
Don't start me. My son plays that damn World of Warcraft.
Ever since that argument, I cut down and started to pay more attention to her. I love to play video games, but how do I deal with her?
Look, okay?
It sounds like he's more concerned about the game.
You're more concerned about World of Warcraft. Let me tell y'all something, people. If you don't know about World of Warcraft, do not play that game, because once you play it, you get hooked.
Yeah, this audience definitely knows about World of Warcraft. But I think that men should be able to have both.
Look,
I think you should be able to have your game and your girl.
No.
But
less PlayStation and more pussy station. That's what you need to do, okay? You need a little pussy station on this woman, because if
I assume gaming, most gamers are really good at what they're doing. So that's one hand they're gaming with, right? But what are you doing with this hand?
Yeah, because you could game, and then at the same time,
because your girl could be sitting next to you and you're explaining the game and you're doing your thing, and then this hand
let me ask you
is
a question.
doing other stuff.
If I was playing
so it's like multitasking.
No, but if I was playing World of Warcraft and then fingering you at the same time, you would not dig that. So that's a wrong question. Listen, back to what I was saying.
I wouldn't mind it so much, but it's a balance. You got to go in between, and you got to show your girl that you care enough.
You would mind me
I think
playing a video
not
game
all the
and
time.
Squeezing your breasts at the same time. Like
look how sexy that is. Listen, the reality is you got to have a balance. Having games is all that, and all that is fun, but the reality is you got to have a balance. Your girl needs you. We go through that all the time.
Less PlayStation, more pussy station, and she will appreciate you. As a matter of fact, there's an article online, and as a matter of fact, I got it, because I look at all this stuff on techradar.com. Video games are linked to poor relationships. Study shows gamers more likely to drink, smoke weed, and ignore friends. Yes, you are in a room by yourself, in a dark-ass room by yourself, smoking weed, and you don't have no friends, and if you don't have no friends, then you don't have no sex.
Well, the reality is, it's
a damn shame. Some of y'all are crazy.
Gaming is very fun, and I believe, you could easily get into it, but there is a world outside of gaming.
There's people out there.
And you got to have a good balance.
There's people out there,
There are people, that's right.
There's people out there besides the joystick.
And they're not just in Technicolor. And they're not just in Technicolor.
They're not pixelated, okay? There's people out there. Go out there, get yourself some sex.
That's right.
Okay? Put down the joystick and use your joystick.
I love that
makes sense
one.
to you. You like that?
I love it.
Read another one, babe, or you want me to read one?
Hi, Sean and Scoop. It's Alexa. Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
How are you, Lex?
Why do you guys always...
Lex Luger.
Why do guys always want to pound it? Why can't they just make love?
I can tell you that.
And I know that's cheesy, but it's the truth.
No, but it's real.
Why do guys...
Men want to beat it up, okay? You have to understand, you have a young man on your hands. A young, healthy, strong, masculine, sexual dynamo, sexual chocolate,
vanilla.
porn star, vanilla sexual porn star.
Okay, listen. This since a female asked the question.
They want to, I want to show my dominance. I'm a man.
Enough. The reality is, Alexa, that guys, like Scoop is saying, they're younger, they're pounding, whatever. I don't believe that they're sexually mature. Having sex and knowing how to make love is two different things. Men who have had multiple experiences, to me, are more advanced and know the art of making love to a woman.
But these young boys.
Honestly. But young men are probably,
You want to beat it up.
It's more about their pleasure right now and less
You're not
about
gonna get
what.
no pleasure.
But guys, let me share something with you, okay? I'm gonna share something. The key to good sex is pleasing the woman.
Yes.
Because you will always be able to go back and get some.
Thank you.
That's right.
Thank you.
That's right. Yeah.
You young boys.
You read the email.
No, I'm going to tell you this because you cut me off. Young boys, what they want to do, Lexi, is they want to beat it up and they think that they are doing their thing if you can't walk straight. But that doesn't mean that they're doing their thing sexually because you're in pain. I've never
been with a man that I couldn't walk straight. I walk perfectly fine.
You walk fine, huh?
Uh-huh. Well, you want me to say I'm bow-legged now?
You could tell them that, all in here, down here.
Oh, okay.
That I make it, You
I have severe cramping. Yes, severe cramping. Read an email, please. I love you. Okay.
Hi, Scoop. My name is Wanda. Hi, Wanda. How you doing?
Hi, Wanda.
Girl. I'm currently in a relationship where I feel like I'm dating my boyfriend and his BlackBerry. He just upgraded from a regular phone, and he won't put the shit down. Help. And that help is in big-ass letters. Look, H-E-L-P. So she needs some help here. First of all, look.
I'm going to, listen, guys, I want to see how he answers.
Why you always cut me off, baby? I'm trying to tell these people about things. I'm trying to make them.
I want to see how he answers this because he's married to his BlackBerry more than me, honestly. I'll tell you guys that right now. So what kind of advice you going to give her? Okay, exactly. The reality is we are in a technological world. It is what it is. That BlackBerry rings, you hear that message come in, you have to answer it. You could be in the car, you could be driving, you could be in a meeting. And
I have been on top of her. Well, actually, not on top of her. She was on her stomach, and I had the BlackBerry. Where's your BlackBerry? I had a BlackBerry, and I was reading the BlackBerry while I was pumping. Hey, I got the job done. I got my business done. Hey, we're fine. Everybody's satisfied.
Is that what you were doing? You were on a two-way the whole time?
No, I mean, this wasn't a while ago. I mean, it wasn't last night. ScoopyManandWife.tv.
Shanda at manandwife.tv.
Can I read about the Facebook porn cops? Because I want to share that with them.
Okay.
Facebook has porn police. Okay? Look at this. He's a porn cop.
I love that.
He looks more like an ass than a cop, but that's different. Look at him. Look at him.
Honey, that's not nice.
He doesn't look like a cop. Look at him. He doesn't look like a cop.
He'd be nice. So what does it say?
No, right here, babe. Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
Nipple patrol.
Nipple patrol. I didn't say nothing about no nipple patrol.
Look at
nipple patrol.
The nipple patrol.
You'd have to patrol a whole space of. That's more like that's not a patrol. Look, these guys basically. I lost my train of thought because my wife want to be over here all sexy.
But you were about to make fun of my nipples.
There's nothing fun about that.
There's no fun about my nipples?
I mean, no, there's everything fun about that. Excuse me.
Why don't you read the article?
Forget this article. Look, bottom line is that online dating is happening. It's popping, and they do need people to police, negative content, sexual content. Look, if you're out there, don't put your penis on Facebook, man. Nobody wants to see it. I don't want to see it.
Right. There's a difference between...
She may want to see it, but I don't want to see it.
Actually, I'm fine with just looking at yours, but the reality is... Anyway...
Oh, yeah.
The reality is
somebody who watches YouPorn.com.
There's a difference between sexy
and
just vulgar.
There's
a difference between sexy and vulgar, and sometimes guys, there's a line. Respect the line.
Respect the line.
Just respect the line. We're not your mom and daddy, but just in general, in respect, just watch the line.
Hey, look. You can send pictures of your penis later after you meet the woman, and let's be real about this online. Babe, can I just say one thing about online dating? Matter of fact, you talk, but ladies first.
Okay. I think, and I say this to women all the time, and I can have a mommy mode sometimes, okay? You guys will see that. But I think as young people, we'll do things and haste out of lust and passion and all those things, and we send pictures of our body, and it goes to someone that we feel is just to that person, and not realizing that it's going all over the world.
Oh, yeah.
And that once it leaves your possession, it's viable to go anywhere.
Hey.
So be responsible be responsible in your actions and your choices. Think about it before you do it.
Hey.
That's all I'm saying, because things can come back and haunt you.
You send something to me.
That's it, reality.
You send something to me, I'm hitting forward. That's number one. Number two is, you want to send naked pictures, just make sure that you send parts with no tattoos. Because guess what? If I see you in the street and you got the tattoo on your arm, and it's a tattoo on your breast and the tattoo in your arm, then I'm going to know it's you. I'm going to be, hey, Julie, how you doing? I just saw a picture of your titties last week on Facebook.
Well, ladies, let me tell you, you may send something out today, and 5 to 7 years from now, you want to be somebody's wife, and those pictures will come back and haunt you.
Or you want to be a senator.
Because the reality is,
it's over.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, yeah, you finish. No senator.
But you know, with politics, I just want to say this real quick with politics and sex. The reality is that should be part of the job criteria, because how many politicians have we seen that are just sexual and just crazy, and everything is about sex with these men in power? I feel like this. I don't feel people that are politicians should lose their jobs because they got caught cheating.
No.
I don't feel that how I am in terms of my sex and all those things have anything to do with me losing my job.
Listen.
Think of how many people would lose their jobs if they got caught cheating. Everybody would be unemployed.
You cheat?
No, I wouldn't be unemployed.
I want to say something to you, okay? Every politician should have somebody that they can release their sexual tension on. Hey, Barack Obama has his hand on the nuclear trigger, okay? If Michelle Obama can't handle that, somebody needs to be taking care of Barack. And all these senators, hey, you guys are writing laws and all types of stuff.
Are you saying,
you should be having all types of sex.
Are you saying that the president should have an affair?
No.
See how many? You gotta think before you say something. This is what I'm talking about. Think before you act.
All right.
Perfect example.
ScoobyManandWife.tv.
Shanda at manandwife.tv.
ScoobyManandWife.tv.
You said that already. They know how to get in touch with you. We love you guys and thank you. And we will be back and upload your video, email a question. We're here.
Yeah, do that.
And he's all over the place, and you see that. And I am the voice of wisdom and reason. Okay? And get off those games and go outside. Ride your bike. Get your Huffy out of the garage. Remember the Huffy?
Nobody has a Huffy.
Yeah.
Less PlayStation, more Pussy Station. Please remember that.